Do you feel like your energy just keeps disappearing? When the day comes to an end, you don't really know what you have accomplished. I sure feel like this from time to time. It's really weird for me that some people can accomplish so much more in one day, because when we wake up, we all have the same 24 hours a day. But how can it be that successful people accomplish so much more even though they have the same amount of time? Well, those answers is in this video, because it all comes down to how and where you put your energy. If you pay close attention to what takes away your energy and what gives you energy, then you have cracked the code. But it won't be served on a silver platter. You have to proactively action on it. To make it really simple for you, there's only one factor that matters the most. That factor is your mind, your mental health. Mental health is a term used for your emotional and your psychological well-being. Therefore, it determines how we think, how we feel, and how we act. Meaning, if it isn't taken care of, it will drain you from energy. How should you be able to achieve anything if the very thing that increases your energy isn't there? I don't want that to happen to you. So in this video, I have collected the most efficient ways to maintain your mental well-being. So let's begin with the first one. Mindfulness. Cultivating mindfulness is the fundamental key to everything in life. Mindfulness allows us to be fully present, aware, and engaged in each moment. Mindfulness can be practiced in many ways. One effective way is through meditation or deep breathing exercises. Just taking a few minutes each day to quiet your mind, observe your thoughts, and connect with the present moment will give you so much calmness and clarity. You know what? Being calm and clear would give you the energy to achieve the things you want. When you're aware of your circumstances and your surroundings, you have the capacity to change them. For some, I know that meditation and breathing exercises might seem really silly, but I still hope that you will give it a chance, because I was myself in that boat, but then I gave it a shot, and you know what? I noticed that I was much better at looking at the bigger picture, not getting too caught up in those small unimportant inconvenience that was draining my energy day after day. But if you have given meditation and breathing exercises a chance, there's of course alternatives, which I myself benefit from too. And that is to engage in activities that brings you joy and create a sense of flow. It could be something like painting, playing an instrument, or engaging in a hobby. Things that allows you to fully immerse yourself in the moment, totally forgetting about time and place. Therefore, your habit will be to incorporate daily mindfulness, whether it being taking a few minutes to meditate, doing some breathing exercises, or to immerse yourself into a flow state activity, because moments of mindfulness will really nourish your well-being. Another extremely important habit is the way we speak to ourselves. Self-talk covers our inner dialogue and thoughts that occurs in our mind. It's the way we communicate to ourselves unconsciously and consciously. It greatly impacts our emotions and behaviors. And what was the term for that? Our mental health. Self-talk can either be positive, negative, or neutral, and it plays a significant role in our well-being and our self-perception. Negative self-talk can discourage us from doing things that brings us joy and will increase our energy. Practicing positive self-talk is a key to cultivating a healthy mind. By treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and understanding, just as you will do with your close friend, we have to challenge our negative self-talk and reframe it in a positive way that will uplift your confidence and energize you. Example of positive self-talk could be: I am capable, I can handle challenges, and I believe in myself. On the opposite side, negative self-talk could be: I'm not good enough, I always mess things up, or I will never succeed. I don't know about you, but I can clearly sense the difference in energies from the two. Your habit will be to consistently monitor your self-talk, and when you sense a negative thought, reframe it into one that's more positive. A thing that could help you out here is to seek other people's help. Allow them to point out whenever you're talking negative to yourself, because I know it can be really hard to be that self-aware. So it could be a big help to have someone else notice whenever you're talking negatively. An inevitable part of life is stress. Therefore, how you go about managing your stress is super important for your mental health. Developing effective stress managing techniques is therefore essential. A thing I have noticed is that multitasking can be very ineffective, causing more stress than necessary. When we multitask, like listening to music while we study, our brain is constantly switching between the two, having to listen and understand. I get stressed just thinking about my brain constantly switching between two things in a matter of microseconds. Just think about how ineffective this is. Our energy is constantly used to switch between the two. It will be so much less draining if we just were to focus on one thing at a time. It sure is a habit I always keep in mind and always are trying to improve on, because you can't do everything at once. Therefore, practicing setting boundaries is super important to avoid feeling stressed and too overwhelmed. One thing that helped me a lot to stay focused at one thing at a time was to turn off my notifications. And I actually gone to the extent to completely delete all my social medias, because every single time a notification pops up, we get distracted. And it takes about 25 minutes for our brain to get back into that focused state we were in. Try to think about that next time you want to concentrate. Remove all your distractions so you can get the things done you need to do. By doing so, you will reduce the amount of stress ping-ponging between two things and stressing about not getting things done. With this, I'm not saying that you should grind your way through all your work. Your brain also needs pauses where it can relax and recharge. Just like our bodies need to rest, our brain does too. You must therefore identify mechanisms that works for you, like engaging in exercise and doing mindfulness, like meditation, doing breath work, or engaging in flow state activities. The prioritization of unwind activities will help reduce your stress levels, ensuring that you have a much better balance between work and relaxation. The habit I want you to incorporate is to find stress managing techniques by dedicating your time to one thing at a time and engage in activities that reduce your stress levels. And please set those boundaries so you avoid feeling too overwhelmed. Then I have a last factor in maintaining your mental health, and that is gratitude, because you should live your life out of abundance and not scarcity. What does that mean? It means shifting from a place of lack to focusing on what you have and what you can create. Gratitude will allow you to appreciate the blessings in life, fostering a sense of contentment, avoiding leaving you in a place where you feel like you're always missing something. I try to start my day off by thinking about 3 to 5 things I am grateful for, preferably on my morning walk. Then I will be starting my day off on a positive note, and my day always turned out amazing. Whenever the things I was grateful for were small or big, it helped me out tremendous. So the last habit is going to be developing a daily gratitude practice, like journaling or reflecting, or you can even share with somebody else. In the start, it can be quite challenging to come up with something you're grateful for, but I promise you over time it will get easier and easier to appreciate the small things in life. If I were to come up with some now, it will be that I am grateful for my bedroom. I have everything I need and more. Then my dog just went through surgery and is feeling great right now, so I'm really grateful for that. Also my family, I really enjoy spending time with them. And another thing is my mom's food. She really have a focus on the quality of the food, so I always get really healthy foods, making it really easy for me to stay healthy. And then a last thing could be that the sun is shining, that my legs are working. What else? That I started on this new book that I really enjoy, or in general I am grateful for the growth and how far I have come. It can really be anything. There's so much to be grateful for. Mindfulness, self-talk, stress management, and gratefulness. These key elements intertwine between each other and support each other, making you engage in activities that boost your energy levels and will help you to achieve so much more within those 24 hours. But it won't really be worth anything if you are not able to connect it to something bigger that creates meaning and purpose for you, because else everything you do will feel shallow. So I of course have created a video helping you to create with your purpose, so you won't feel lost and without meaning. So click onto this video and I will see you in there.